All right, I just literally got in the house from work. So this video, like the title says, is the night before a big session. And so I'm going to be talking about the night before a big session, and I'm going to be talking about tonight. I just got in the house. Oh, I gotta take the dogs out. I gotta wash up. I mean, look at these hands. Look at that thumb. I blew it up. So I'm dirty. I'm just filthy. But I need a cup of coffee. I've been laying paver bricks all day. Ran out of bricks. So got a long ways. Yeah, whatever. That's done for the day. That's not what I do. I do fishing. So, woo, I'm back at it. Well, I got a lot going on tonight. A lot going on. And I need to get some sleep too. So, first, let me duck out and wash my hands and walk my dogs. And then let's get right into it. Woo. I feel much better now. I've done a bunch of things since we last spoke. Been busy. Online doing stuff with the Mississippi website. So this is a typical night before a big session. They're not all like this. Some of them are easier. Typically, I usually work all day and then I get home and I have to put the final touches. Now this session came together days ago. The planning of, anyway. But this is the final touches. I didn't have time this morning or yesterday to do this. So I'm only taking 3 rods this time. And it is mostly going to be a saltwater session. I will give myself some freshwater options. Woo, that's all the bass stuff right there. I'm not going to take that because I need to make room for more saltwater, soft plastics, voodoos, and stuff like that. Probably going to be fishing with live shrimp tomorrow, so I might not actually need those voodoos. Probably won't need them at all. So I'm going to be using, I'm going to bring a bunch of egret baits. Egret sent me these a while back, a bunch of their bayou chubs. See that? Different ones, different bayou chubs. I'll throw those in there. This is like one of my main soft plastics I will use tomorrow for flounder. Check that out. Gonna try and do some flounder fishing. My hopes are high for that. This is a bass bait by Young. But I'm going to bring that anyway. It's like a dark, it's a dark green type bait. And then more bayou chubs. Another curly tail, a darker one. These cacajos. And got those right there. I'll take those. Now I'm going to be probably using live shrimp under a cork and on a Carolina rig or a drop shot tomorrow. Dead shrimp possibly if I can't get live shrimp, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get live shrimp. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Oh, my mind is just... I've got to stop and get my license in the morning as well. I tried to buy it online, but apparently you can't get a non-resident license from Mississippi online. The crazy thing is that I've decided not to get one for the whole year. I've decided to just get one for 3 days because it's what I can afford right now. So because I live in Louisiana, they require me to buy a 3-day fresh and a 3-day salt. Now they do have a 1-day fresh for non-residents, but they don't have a 1-day saltwater for non-residents. So I have to get the 3-day and for salt and the 3-day for fresh. They require me to buy both, and that's going to run me $30 for 3 days, and I'm only going to be there for a day, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's what you have to do sometimes when you're doing out of states. Normally I would just buy the license for the year. It would run me about $90, but not this time. I can't afford it. I'm just that's a little too much at the moment, but later on I'm gonna have to do that because that's a closed state and I can just run right there. What up YouTube? M Hood Fishing here. I'm just outside of Pass Christian. I'm headed to Long Beach. I'm with Sasha. He's fished with me before. We're on a mission for live bait. We were back at the Pass Christian Harbor and they're out of live bait. We're gonna go to the Long Beach Harbor and see if they have live bait. Now our plan today is to fish this afternoon in Biloxi on a pier, but we want to get live shrimp if we can find it. So we're gonna bebop around and see if we can get this mission done. They do have it somewhere, or they might not. They had it last week. It's been hit or miss. You know, it's first come, first serve. So we'll see what we can do. That's what productivity is. It's all about right now. People are hitting the fish out here good on live shrimp. Now, early on in January, the fishing out this way wasn't that great because of all the rain and the wind. The last few days, things have changed. It's become more favorable. And so this is Tuesday now, the 31st of January. And we're a lot more confident today than we would have been last week. So we just got to get the right bait. Totally psyched. Let's get this done. What up, YouTube? Finally got some bait. Didn't get live bait. I had to get dead shrimp, which is fine this time of year. Dead frozen shrimp. $5 a bag back there at...
It was the Long Beach Harbor, right?
Long Beach Harbor. Sorry for that pause. Anyway, we are at a drive-on pier here. You see that? It's the Palace Resort Casino where you access it. There's the Biloxi Bridge. And we're in the Biloxi Bay. We're looking for black drum and sheep's head. All right, let's get it done. Yeah, this is awesome. What did you say this is like?
Fishing and luxury.
Fishing and luxury, yeah. So we're on the end of the drive-on pier here in Biloxi, and
We didn't have to walk or carry anything everywhere. I got my own tackle station too, right in the bed of my truck.
yeah, he's got a nice diesel truck that he just got, so he's talking about it like it's his kid or something. So what's up here is this is a famous spot for sheep's head. Right off the pylons at the base here. We're gonna just be bopping and popping. I'm not making sense, dudes. I'm long ride here. So yeah, we're gonna just be throwing some dead shrimp out there. Here we go. Not real deep. Something took my shrimp already. So now we are closer in. We were at the end of the pier. It's not very good down there. There's more people fishing this way, and I think that's what's up. There's structure and stuff. Just as windy though. We'll drop shot some shrimp.
You got it?
Yeah, first fish on. This is on a drop shot dead shrimp. I don't know what this is. This is a huge crab, dude. Look at the size of this crab. My goodness. Is he in? Yeah. That is a nice crab. We'll fish with that.
He's on the heater side.
Woo! Woo! All right.
Jumbo.
I'll show you how I do this. Open that up with my knife. Put my fingers right in here. Yeah. He's huge. There we go. Just pull that off. We'll throw that down there for the sheep's head here in a sec. Break this and...
Here, wait.
Yeah, you can use scissors. Now this we can turn each piece into 2 more baits. Some guys like to leave these legs on, but one thing I should tell you, just like he did, cut them with scissors, because if you try to pull them off, you're going to pull a lot of the bait out. So you either need to try to break them or cut them. Don't pull them out. You pull a lot of your bait out. Yeah, you can cut that in half. We're going to turn this into 4 pieces of bait. Still nothing. I had a bite over here. It's probably a hard head. It's still extremely windy. I bet you can't hear me. I'm still here. Alright, so I know this is a really piss poor video, but whatever. New Orleans, back where I live in my neighborhood, there's so much lead dust in the air, it makes you feel stupid. So it was really nice to get out of the city for a little bit. My intelligence feels a little better. I don't have such a headache. But all I got was one big crab, and I got to hang out with my good friend, and my traveling mate there is back with me, and her and I are gonna go get some pancakes or something and try not to pour salt on my wounds. So yeah, see you next time.